Hey,
No,
Oh my gosh.
couldn't find the link either.
I got it. I tweeted it out if anybody needs it.
Good job ruining my new intro, guys. Thanks a lot.
I was trying not to say anything. Yeah, it didn't mute us when they usually mute us.
Sorry.
Did you notice I muted myself so I didn't ruin it? So
Okay.
I thought we were
we gotta
live
do
the
it.
entire
Take,
time.
no, take two. Play it again, Max. Take two.
All right. Everyone mute yourself.
Some intro.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. Thank you.
Seriously,
Saggy.
can we just change the name of the show to PlayStation After Dark? Because honestly, that's what that intro felt like an After Dark kind of.
as long as Saggy's not singing or serenading, I'm happy. So
Okay.
Why?
We almost welcome to the PlayStation Plus podcast, episode 28. 28. Yeah, we couldn't almost get going because the conversation was so good behind the scenes. People had lots of opinions tonight. We got a full house. We got Cyrus, the video game virus. We got Mike. We got another Mike Mullis from Next Level Gaming, representing with that awesome PlayStation shirt.
I came in from PlayStation.
Special shout out to Cyrus. He really hooked me up with that PlayStation 5. My wife is happy. I'm happy. We're having a lot of fun. I'm conflicted because I'm like, I turned on the PS5. I haven't turned on my Series X in like all week. And I was playing Outriders. And I love it. I love this headset too. I just started using the headset a couple days ago.
it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and I never played the Spider-Man. So I upgraded. I got
Spider-Man.
Miles Morales for $40 at the used game store, and that's when I saw Cyrus's Jaguar games.
Oh.
ooh,
Yeah.
It's pronounced Jaguar.
Jaguar.
But the cards look really cool. Like I like the physical media of the Jaguar.
Yeah, those are neat.
Jaguar.
It would just have been nice if they had labels on the top of the cartridges in case you wanted to
You know what? Everybody's a critic.
store them.
Do you have a
Don't get me
blind-
started, Cyrus. You and I have a battle to finish.
Can you get through the introductions first, Mike? My goodness.
So someone say if you're new, like and subscribe. Saggy or Rhea.
If you
Like
guys
and
are new here, like and subscribe, and don't pay attention to all the energy drinks in the background of my camera.
Oh my
What's that hat?
Yeah.
What is that? Otaku.
It
That's
means hardcore anime fan. Yeah.
It's a
Last year was Eddie, man. There's a bunch of shills on here. What?
Oh,
what's the PlayStation?
otaku is
Enough of the
Otaku is
otaku.
it's a Japanese taco.
All
I
right.
do have to rip the Band-Aid off first, though. We do have some sad news on the PlayStation Plus podcast. This is Eddie's last episode. He made an Amico hate video. We're not having that.
Poor Eddie.
Yeah, he said
sorry.
Amico lovers are all boomers and they're shills.
That's true, though.
Well, yeah, the boomer part.
No party. Just see your way
You
out.
know.
We have
Listen,
we have
So
to-
you're the
there's
one.
nothing wrong with being a
Fine.
shill.
You're the one who tweeted. You're the one who
I shield
tweeted at
this.
us.
Shill.
So Eddie, you're in
for
the
this
comment
guy.
section, or maybe I'll just keep him in the back room for.
You
all
know.
right.
So he's the one who tweeted out to
I
me.
love my wife.
"Yeah, television
I love
Amico's a
Eddie.
boomer console. Aha!
Yeah.
You.
Well,
So
I'll be your
have
boomer,
to
Eddie.
we have to bully you now, Eddie.
I'll
apparently.
teach you all the boomer ways.
That's what we do.
Don't make me bring my puppet on.
Oh no, don't bring the puppet back, please.
I don't
there we
this.
go. I have to keep the
Hollywood
couple
Squares?
together. I have to keep the
Oh.
couple together because they're getting married soon.
Are your
I can
headphones?
test the
Hold
marriage.
on, wait.
I think Eddie and Rhea looks better. So
Are your?
Maggie and me are the better couple. So
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm just saying.
What are you trying to say?
Hold on, wait.
I'm just
Hang on.
saying, Rhea.
I will.
You
I
know
will.
my girl.
Doesn't
Hold on,
Rhea
I will
have any
slide
say
out of
in
the
this?
way.
I mean, my God,
Oh,
y'all
no.
are marrying Rhea off to all these different
Listen,
people.
I
Just
will
for that
slide. I will
means that
slide
we
out of
are
the
gonna
way
get
for
double
Garvey.
married.
Double married.
Don't bring
For
sauce.
real.
God.
No,
No.
not that thing.
I don't know where does
What's
Sasha
going on
fit in?
here?
Oh my God,
Right
Saggy,
beside you.
This is
Saggy, I gotta introduce your puppet to my puppet.
That sounds really
Whoa.
nerdy.
Well,
my.
I'm not.
No, that's
You're off the rails already.
Oh my God.
Careful,
They
Zod.
sang-
Careful, Zod.
I got to introduce your puppet to something else, you know.
That's not what I meant.
You know
by
what?
that.
You know what? Maybe
I
we
have a
should
literal.
rename-
I have a literal puppet. But I'll get it mentioned.
Okay,
The
that's
rate
what
we're
they all,
going, we
that's
are
what
going to
they all
start calling
say.
this show PlayStation After Dark at the rate we're going.
Yeah, come see my puppet is not.
no.
Have you once mentioned
God.
anything about PlayStation
Especially, you're also on
Wow.
the internet. That's a. Well, I do got to get Reyes because you did not sign up for this puppet life when you accepted. So, what does this throw any kink in the relationship? How do you feel about Sasha entering your relationship? Puppets don't, they can be intrusive on the relationship. What do you think about this?
Hold on, Max. Puppets matter.
I'm super pro puppet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how after dark we want to get right now, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right, that's a hard yes. Yes.
This is what happens when you have
the marriage.
This
okay?
is what happens when you have the majority of Amico After Dark cast on here.
Puppets matter.
Puppets.
Zod went. What happened to Zod?
He couldn't take all his puppets.
He does not like puppets.
Yeah,
He
he's
has a puppet.
No, I think he went to go get the
Speaking of
puppet.
Amico After Dark. How come we don't have Eddie and Zod and Rhea and RJ and we've had Max on. We got to have everybody.
No one's
on.
interested in damn me. No one's Cyrus.
I don't care if you're interested or not. We can talk about
I would say also
anything.
too. Maybe
I'm like begging for a link from Retro Bro, and I see
Listen.
Saggy already there, and then I'm
No,
hurt.
but like
Just like this podcast doesn't talk about PlayStation, Amico rarely talks about Amico. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I have a lot of time to talk about that Astrobot game.
Okay,
Amazing.
I've never been invited to join the panel on Amico After Dark, so that's why I haven't
We
appeared.
formally invite you right now. There we
Okay,
go.
cool.
We don't want to
Okay.
be upstaged, Zod. Like Zod comes on and nobody
I
pays
know.
attention to anything else.
Yeah,
Cyrus, we gotta
yeah.
invite him.
Okay, this
I get
is
overshadowed.
Oh my
this is
Oh,
this is
actually have a puppet.
okay.
Wow.
Okay, this is
I like him. He's nice.
yeah. This is my puppet. This is God. This is Julio.
Julio.
And I'm still working out some issues with him because he doesn't like to talk. He's a puppet, but
I'll
doesn't
turn
like
him
to
around.
speak.
I didn't like seeing
Never
him
want to
there.
see a puppet
See my
with
hand?
issues.
See my
No,
hand?
I don't want to see that.
Whoa, whoa.
That's a bad
Alright.
touch right there.
It's a
That's
bad
a nice
touch.
puppet.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
nice.
that's,
Nice.
so that's,
I wouldn't
that's
want to
Julio.
talk. I wouldn't want to talk with your hand in my ass either.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He looks a little. He's a little more PG than Sasha. I don't know if he can handle Sasha. though.
Eddie looks absolutely depressed, by the way.
goodness, Sasha.
Wow.
Eddie
I didn't
looks
realize. I
depressed
didn't.
right
I
now.
can't unsee that now.
I know it's derailing at the beginning. I think I had some topics.
Okay.
We just need to get like 5 or 6 more people
All
in
right.
here. And then
Yeah.
it's really
Yes. Well, Geeks with Cash. Anyone want to send him the link? He could pop in, then we'll get a full panel.
Oh,
just
yeah.
as long as you don't bring Tony on this week.
Oh,
'cause
don't
if you
even
do-
mention his name.
I'm just saying. I'm out.
We went 8
God,
minutes
no.
without that. We almost stayed 9 minutes.
We weren't even going to say the names on. We don't even speak
Yeah,
his name.
I'm not saying the name. I'm
He's
just
like
making it clear.
Voldemort. Voldemort.
I'm just making it clear.
Voldemort.
You know,
Right.
the guy-
He
the
who
guy-
shall
Should
not
not
be
be
named.
named.
Right.
Exactly.
Don't name
Well, on the bright side,
We got Tommy.
Yes.
I finally got a new microphone, so I'm finally getting more professional. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. Very good.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I heard Sony makes a PlayStation.
What?
Yeah.
I have one right over here,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
I heard
right.
that as well.
Well,
I don't know
Molis,
what that is.
do you have a PS5?
I have a PS4 and a PSVR. I've not been
Okay.
able to secure a 5 yet.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Cyrus. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
VR gives me a headache.
See,
It never used to, but now it does. I don't
Hey,
know.
Retro Bro.
There he is.
There he is. There he is.
Retro bro.
Hey, Retro Boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Retro boy.
Come on, Retro Bro.
No.
Join the panel.
I saw that on he was watching the Tuck and Roll show last night, and he's like, I'm out of here. I'm not being called Retro Boy.
Yeah.
Sasha, what do you think of this Retro Bro?
Oh, I like the way he flexes. Yeah.
I feel so sorry for Cyrus, Mike, and Eddie. Just gonna say
They
that.
saw this last night.
Hey,
I was camping last night.
Hey,
I
they didn't want to see
any
it
of
2
this.
nights in a row.
listen,
though.
Retro Bro's a good-looking dude. I respect his
Wow.
game. I can't get. I wish I had the determination to get that.
I'm
much
sorry.
fame.
Can we highlight Eddie's comment real quick that this podcast went from Amico chills to puppet chills?
Eddie's right on point. Right on point.
Amico. Yeah.
Puppet
No,
show. They
we
gotta
promised
go.
Eddie.
Oh my
where's
goodness.
her?
Oh,
Yeah,
Eddie bottoms on.
this is
her
not
bottom?
after dark.
Yeah, I don't want my puppet corrupted, so I'm not
Demonetized immediately.
Can you put some clothes in the damn
Get
puppet?
your
please?
hand out of her mouth.
Zod, your puppet
Not
might
that
need
kind of
therapy
puppet,
after this.
Saggy.
we're all gonna be canceled now. Yeah. Thanks. This is how it ends.
What the hell's going on?
This is how
Oh,
you
yeah,
all end. I'm going
wardrobe
back to NLG
malfunction.
where it's safe.
Her pants fell down, guys. I'm sorry. That was an oopsie.
Yeah,
The
right.
wardrobe malfunction. Yes.
Oh my god.
As though this wasn't planned.
I did not play that. We're 11 minutes in. I don't even know what my topic
The
was.
Super Bowl.
I don't even know.
I can bring up a topic real quick.
Oh, I've got
we've got plenty of
I
topics.
have topics.
Yeah.
I have topics. Okay, first of it is House of the Dead. Are light guns ready? Are they coming back? Have you seen
Yes,
this trailer,
please.
guys?
I have
So
not.
it's coming out for
Yes.
Switch though.
PS4 and Xbox too.
Too? How are
I
they?
think
Oh,
so.
really? It's coming out for everything?
I
Yeah,
haven't
it's-
seen.
Hey,
I have not seen
at
that.
Games is coming out with a light gun. I'm super excited.
Oh, really?
Polymega was supposed to either, but you know how that happened.
Well, I always had a concern. I didn't call it, but I always had a concern with the Polymega doing that many systems. and that many-
Polymega. What a joke.
I know it was a good
Oh.
idea. It was a good idea. It's just hard to.
It's not
like,
a good idea. It's not a good idea. It sounds
It's a scam.
like not well. No, what I'm
Like a
saying
certain
is,
other thing that
if
begins
you-
with an A and ends with an O.
the Polymega doesn't even make sense if you really think about it, because it only takes cartridges. It takes CDs too, but as far as the cartridges
It
go,
will save the stuff to the device, and then you
Right.
never have to use it again. So it's basically an emulation system that pretends to be
Right.
an actual.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it had like different modules that you
Well,
purchased.
it does.
Like-
It
but-
does.
That's
But
the
it's,
thing.
but it's just designed to
Cyrus
to
is trying to
pretend.
explain. Cyrus is trying to explain.
No, Zod's right.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, to get your game on it, you have to own the game. Like
Right.
you
Well,
can't.
or you can borrow the game, or you can.
Well, you know,
pirate the game,
like
or you
most
can-
Well, you
legal
can't. You
things-
can't download ROMs for it. Okay, and you
Right.
can't use an EverDrive on it. It
Borrow
doesn't
the
support
game.
EverDrive. So you have to use.
Hey,
There's Nick.
Hey, what's up, Nick?
Cash is king. Cash is king.
Source of a little bit.
Nick's wearing a hat. I'm
How's it
never
going?
seen-
So,
Yeah, he's simping for Superman.
This is like
so-
this is like the Avengers of Amico podcast.
so getting back to House of the Dead real
No,
quick.
I saw on a site that we're the opposite of the Avengers.
We're the
far-
Injustice League.
There
We're the
we go.
Injustice League.
All right,
Yeah, we're
so
just
far, it's only announced for Switch. There's
Okay.
there hasn't been any confirmation of any other platforms yet.
Why do we
So
still
does
have
it,
here?
does
Why
it
is
work
it
together like
House
a
of the
sensor
Dead?
bar, or like how does the light gun supposed to work with your TV?
Exactly.
don't- they
I'm
don't-
thinking that it's going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be controlled by the Joy-Cons. That's how they're going to
Yeah.
do it. It's just going to be a cursor. You move it around. You hit the A button. I don't understand.
Well, the one coming out with from At Games comes with like a sensor bar. So
Well, that's how it should work.
Let's say,
You know what
don't
they
give me
should
a
do,
light
though?
gun, give me a sensor bar. Don't give me a light gun. I got a control with an analog stick. I may as well not have the light gun.
Can can everybody here just acknowledge that Eddie does not know what we're talking about, which means he does
He
not know House
he
of the
doesn't
Dead?
like anything anymore.
Well,
How
hold
do
on,
you
hold
not
on.
like House of the
It's
Dead?
because you always say PlayStation podcast. Eddie, come on. Then when I come on,
Eddie's gonna use anything
that
Eddie's gonna use anything that you say. He's gonna rip it and he's gonna go make a video about it. So
That's
just
true.
keep that in
I
mind.
wanted to bring up a point about the light.
I can't stay mad at Eddie. Look at that.
Eddie doesn't know how to go to smile.
I can stay mad at him.
Sounds like a puppy.
cheeks.
Let's get some context and actually
you
look
got
at
Mike
the
all flushed
trailer.
now.
Yeah, I was just gonna make a comment real quick. Like with light gun games like this, I feel like they might be best suited for VR. Because think about it, you have like the VR thing, that first person view, and you have the VR controller. Why aren't they doing light gun games for VR like this? Like this seems like it'd be perfect for that versus a traditional just use a controller and the joystick.
Well, like when you're in VR,
like the Sunset Sunshine Arizona
when you're
and
in,
Walking
when you're
Dead
in
game,
VR,
I mean, it's
your
basically a
controller
first
looks
person
like
VR game, right?
Well, and if you think about it, House of the Dead is a game on rails, so it's not like you have to do a whole lot to make it work. That's actually a great idea. That I don't know why they're not I don't know why they're not doing that, and they're going with the Switch. It makes no sense.
I mean, I'm fine with it being on the Switch. I just say I think VR would be a great opportunity.
I bet you that's the reason why.
Right, but you also have to remember, RJ,
I'm trying to play
the reason why VR isn't as popular. Well, the reason why VR isn't as poppin' as it should be is because it's expensive. So
that's exactly. I literally have told Saggy
it's expensive and it makes people sick.
Well, VR with haptic feedback is going to be the next thing.
How do we
But
know
you
this
also
isn't coming out for the rest of the systems later? Like, I'm sorry, but that remake to Ghosts and Goblins or whatever that came out on Switch, but now it's coming out for everything.
And Panzer Dragoon remake's coming too now.
I thought it was already out. For Switch.
Let me see. It is out on Switch, but they announced that they're bringing it to other platforms.
Oh, that's right. That did hit on Switch. Wow, I totally missed that game.
I'm pretty sure I have it, Mike.
We'll get that. Oh, I'll show you. I haven't opened it yet. I didn't have the Sega Saturn one.
Ooh, that's
Limited run.
Oh
my God, that almost looks like
everything. That's pretty tight.
Almost looks like a Sega Saturn.
Looks like a Saturn case.
Saturn reproduction.
I had the Super Nintendo version. And I sold it.
Gosh.
And I sold it. It was like 400. They sold it for $500. I got this.
Max, I'm just letting you know now. I'm adding you on my list of people to rob.
he's not. He's not lying.
I fight back.
Flex.
You guys think RJ is joking? I'm on that list.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not a joke.
I have a list. Are they doing like limited physical runs? Is that what's going on?
That's typically. And it might be limited run making them.
I want to flex too.
All right, hold on.
No, this is the Max Flex podcast.
No, my turn.
All right.
So
that Rhea Flex.
So I already showed this off too. Yeah, so if y'all don't know, these are Monster Hunter Rise Amiibos, which were like pre-order only at GameStop. So
wow.
Dang it. Oh wow.
Didn't one of the
boxes principle, but those are dope.
Yeah, yes. Didn't one of the boxes
now I'm in love with Rhea. Okay, so.
Yes, RJ, one of the boxes did get a dent on it. Thank you for reminding me.
All right, well, while you're flexing on the Switch version of Panzer Dragoon,
that wasn't much. I think my flex was better. No,
your flex was superior.
Rhea's flex was better. Man.
Why are you pretending to like things? You're lying. You're lying.
Yeah, like
we were paid to say we like these things.
No, this is Zeno sounds exactly like my wife. That's exactly what my wife says too.
So,
she is a non-clutter person, and she can't stand. I actually sold a lot of my collection 2 years ago. She's like, "You bought it."
Camera.
I don't know.
What is happening? Oh my God, where are we?
Possessed, dude.
It's the end of the world.
I'm in some dude's house.
Are you in VR, Max?
And then back to some dude's house.
No, my wife's like, you sold half and then you bought it all back. What the hell's wrong with you? But she said okay to PlayStation 5. But let's actually watch.
Well, just for my flex, here's the originals.
Oh, that's the
Those are repros.
They are not repros, my man.
Those are repros, bro.
They are not repros. These are. I have owned these since the 90s.
Nick doesn't even like Saturn.
I've seen repros that look just like those.
You are
If
welcome
you
to
look at the
believe what you
downvotes on
want to
my
believe.
video, apparently I don't like Saturn, but I thought I'd actually put that in a
Ain't
positive
nothing
light.
repro about that, my man. Nothing repro about that.
Do you have the original House of the Dead, Mike?
That's a repro.
Good question. I don't think that I do.
Oh, that's one I was gonna buy before I sold my Sega Saturn collection.
Now, here's the real question: Do you have an original? Do you have an original Snatcher for Sega Saturn, or do you have a repro?
Ooh. Do you? Oh, he's getting up.
God.
He went to get it. He went to. He does have it.
Snatcher. He's got
Just so you guys know, Snatcher was Sega CD, not Saturn.
Well, I know, but I'm saying,
and I do not have a copy of Snatcher.
Okay, because I've seen beautiful repros.
Yeah,
online.
They're not fun to play.
Yeah,
that's what Zeno's
Snatcher
saying.
wasn't. Yeah, I never got
He's
the
not fun to
allure.
play.
Other than it was a Kojima game. I never got the allure of.
I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I especially liked it on. I wish they would have translated it for the PC engine into English.
All right, let's watch this house
called Snatcher once.
Let's watch.
Everybody loves Snatcher. Calm down.
What did you say?
I don't know. Let's watch this. This is the same people that did the Panzer Dragoon.
Audio Max.
I'm not doing audio.
He doesn't want to get
okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want that.
We don't need that. That way we can talk over it. I am so excited for this. I love light gun games. I still have my tube TV in the cellar, which I could play my Namco gun cons on.
Nice.
And then I have one of those light guns that you could hook up to an LCD, but I never done it yet.
What's up?
Where did you get it?
In Play Asia years ago, and I just never tried it.
What's up with the light gun situation? Like, are we getting light guns or not?
They're not really saying. They just announced this, and everyone's questioning about how's this going to work.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's going to work. It's going to be cursor based.
No, that's not going to work.
I don't. I think people. If that's it, people are going to be upset. I think.
I think people are going to be upset.
You know, we need to.
They have a House of the Dead 2 and 3 on.
I want a remake of Typing of the Dead.
Ooh,
Typing of the Dead was a lot of fun.
I never watched Typing of the Dead.
You can still play Typing of the Dead on. You can still play Typing of the Dead on a Raspberry Pi.
You can. I have a Dreamcast with a keyboard.
Yeah, if you don't get a keyboard, though,
that's the one.
How are you gonna? What are you gonna do for that? Like,
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember if it came with the keyboard.
No,
I'm trying to remember if it was a
keyboard. Yeah, you had to buy the keyboard. You had to buy the keyboard separate.
There were some that were boxed.
That was the DLC.
I mean, are they going to bring out like a new a keyboard for all the new consoles, or?
Yeah, go for it. Do it for the Switch.
Well, you can hook a USB. You can hook a USB.
That is true.
Yeah, you can hook a keyboard up. No, on the LCD.
Actually, they have the learning games. They can have a little keyboard to teach.
Right. I wonder if everything's going to touch screen. Like the kids in school have iPads and stuff now. I'm like, is it worth to have a keyboard?
I'm pretty sure there's been Typing of the Dead ports to mobile where you do just type or like.
Well, they're not going to have Typing of the Dead on the Amico, but I'm just saying a keyboard accessory.
Well, they could do something similar to
iPhone autocorrect work with that.
I just wanted to see how Eddie reacted to
poor
keyboards and Amico.
Yeah. This isn't Eddie's kind of show. This is something.
He's all sad. He's just sitting there like.
Eddie is just here to look cute. Just leave him alone.
He's the eye candy. He's the eye candy for the show.
Right. He's the eye candy. He's fine.
I thought it was.
I'm sorry somebody made you feel like that.
Well, I can bring up a topic that Eddie might be more interested in if you guys would like.
Ray is just losing it too. That's great.
Yes, give RJ a chance to flex his gaming knowledge.
Yeah, I want to flex with RJ too, but I'll let RJ go first.
Yes, I don't know if you guys got a chance to catch it, but a couple days ago, I believe on Thursday, they had the Resident Evil Village showcase, and they came out with the demo. The demo came out last night, and I played it. I did 2 streams of it, and I'll explain why. So they put a time limit for the demo. You can only play for 30 minutes. First time I played it, I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't know where to go. I was walking around. I finally figured out where to go. I was getting engrossed in it. And then it said, thank you for playing. The demo's over. You filled up your maximum time. So I had to go and make a separate PSN so I could play the demo again and actually.
Oh, you did do that. I
actually did do that, and I streamed it, and I beat it in about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I skipped most of the combat. Like I just kind of ran past the werewolves and stuff. I just want to say real quick.
Demos.
That's what I was going to get into. I think time limit demos are really, really stupid. Just let me play the whole thing until I beat it.
They're effective. They're effective because
all it made me no, Max. All it made me do was want to make another PSN account to play it again.
That your next level.
I think it's mostly for people to try to hack it or find the code and stuff. They don't want people doing that stuff.
Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous because I was getting into it. I loved the game; it was amazing, but I had no clue where to go. So 20 minutes was me meandering around, getting almost killed by these werewolves. And the last 10 minutes, I figured out what to do, and I was getting into the story and stuff.
They don't want another PT on their hands. What if the game isn't as good as the demo, and then everybody wants the demo? They take it down. Everybody complains. It's a big story. They don't want that kind of press.
Well, to be fair, the demo is a chunk of the game. They took a portion out of the retail game. And did it.
Things could change.
Is it though? Because Resident Evil 7, the demo for that one really didn't lead into the main story.
Right. The PS5, they had a demo called the Maiden demo, which there was no combat. You just walked around the castle and did stuff. That's the exclusive demo that's not in the main game. This is actually a portion of the main game you get to play early. So for 30 minutes, yeah. And next week they're going to come out with the castle demo. Same thing. It's only 30 minutes. And then on May 1st, it's a 1-hour demo where you get to play for 1 hour. It connects both segments together, and you can play the whole thing in one run.
RJ, I have one thing to say, though, in the comment. You said that Eddie wouldn't be bored by this. Look at Eddie.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the deal, Eddie?
Eddie watched my stream. He knows what I'm talking about. Everyone was making fun of me for failing.
Everything gets Eddie bored. Okay.
I'm just waiting to see comments from Eddie come up on the chat as he makes fun of
Oh
God, I can't do this guy.
He has a shirt on.
Oh, I love.
But this goes into Rhea's topic about physical games and what's happening with the PS Store. So he covers that in this video.
Way to startle Rhea.
Is RJ done with the Resident
Evil? I just want to say real quick,
sorry,
how is me calling the demo fun and amazing making your skin crawl? Zeno was hating the whole screen.
It's the review tech guy.
By the way, I just want to say too, I wasn't too excited about Resident Evil 8, but I've been seeing the trailers and I've been seeing the gameplay, and I'm actually excited for this one. I do like that they're bringing Resident Evil 4 elements
tall lady.
to the game. Oh yeah, the tall lady is cool.
The tall lady.
Listen, that's an unbelievable thing for girls to strive for. No one can be that tall. I think that, it's all.
I can attest to that. I can attest to that. I had a 7-foot tall girlfriend. I know how it is. It is insane. I
want to hear about that.
Most people can't do it. Most people.
I'm being real, and I can tell you. I could listen. Climbing ladders is not a fun experience. Let's just put it that way.
Everyone's the same height when you're laying down.
Rhea, I was trying to avoid. I was trying to avoid going there. I was trying to.
I don't know, man.
What's that word?
That was awesome.
Everyone.
When you are
nice.
I don't know. It depends on how. It depends on how
I mean,
tall you are.
It's so funny because I used to say to her, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. You're just freakishly tall. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say."
You left her or she left you.
This is why Rhea is my fiance. This is why I love Rhea.
Dog's upset with you.
Look, Rhea. No, I was just trying. I was trying not to go in the direction Rhea went into. I was just commenting anecdotally on that.
Behave, Rhea. I never thought I'd have to say that with this panel. Rhea, behave.
No, but Rhea, we could talk about that later. I'll tell you all about it.
I like Rhea this way. I feel like she should say it this way. This is really fun.
Yeah.
I've never seen
I was
going to
say real quick to respond to Zeno's comment. So I don't know if anyone else played the demo. The werewolves did chase you like zombies.
Trying to stay on topic,
but they were way faster, way more vicious. They hunt you in groups. So
who cares about zombies?
No, they're not zombies. They're lycans or werewolves.
Well, you know who else doesn't care? The Days Gone director.
Well, there you
go. I was just gonna say, they hunt you in packs and they spread around and they can climb over stuff and chase you. They're much faster than regular zombies, so they're a little scarier. No, you're fine, Ray. It's okay. I was just trying to get out of
Well, I just want to say that Zod messed up when he said I used to have a 7-foot girlfriend. and everyone just lost them. Like, what the God? You don't let that.
I did. I can't lie. I mean, it's she was.
For all of you
he
people.
was so.
You could take her to conventions with this game coming out cosplay, and everyone will be so jealous.
She could lay down. That's all I learned.
And the funny thing is, she likes to use like shrink down and do like filters and stuff where it makes her look like she's short. She likes to hide the fact that she's super tall. It makes no sense. I've never seen a woman like that before in my life.
Transform?
I would like to welcome everybody to the Rhea Plus podcast. We're just here. We're just here.
Rhea. Rhea's not 7 foot tall, though.
But Zod, she said it doesn't matter how tall you are when you're laying down. So what do you mean?
That's true. That is true. That is true. But there's
words of wisdom. Words of wisdom.
We're gonna discuss that later.
So back to Resident Evil.
Toe to toe. We have a problem when Zeno is on topic. When Zeno's on topic and the panel is not, we have a problem.
Yeah. I just want to know what Eddie thinks about this. I mean, what are you?
Eddie's gone.
Oh,
I mean, Eddie watched some of the gameplay.
Eddie's DMing Zod on Twitter, like, can I get her number?
Saggy actually had something to talk about before.
So back
yeah.
He's like, I had a recent bad love triangle on the internet with internet relationships. Can I get
Resident Evil?
I want Saggy's perspective, please.
So are we good? Did we get our system, gentlemen? Yes, we got our systems. Okay, cool. So Resident Evil 8. A lot of things that I realize they're trying to do is they're trying to make. I don't know if everyone played Resident Evil 7 here, but the main character Resident Evil 7 was what's his name, Ethan, right?
Yeah, it's still Ethan.
Yeah, so it's still the same character from 7, but I guess what they're trying to do is a new approach, which I'm wondering if they can do it, because in Resident Evil 7 there was not really much character connect with the main character, which kind of was like, he was like, that's probably why I did as much as I could, because the character was just like, meh. But this time around, they're gonna make him more of
I played the demo.
Person?
He's way more expressive. He's way more emoting. He's like really, like they're really more so developing him than 7.
Oh yeah, they want us to actually care about this character, because I don't think everyone gave a shit about him. 7, we're just like, if he dies at the end, I really don't care.
So I have a question for the panel. This is going to be out on PlayStation 4 and 5. Am I right?
Yes.
How does it work on PlayStation 4? I mean, compared to 5, has there been any video?
Well, it's still the RE engine. IGN posted a video of it running on PS4 Pro. It still looks great.
Okay.
PlayStation 5 is a lot more detailed. They put out a spec list, so PlayStation 5 runs it at 4K 60. PlayStation 4 Pro, I think, runs it at like upscaled 4K 30. I think. So
Well,
that's the big difference.
It
depends on if ray tracing is on or not.
Yeah, ray tracing too.
Well, no. The real question is, it doesn't matter if both PlayStations are laying down.
Yeah, they're just the same height if you lay them down.
If you lay them down, they're fine.
Have you guys seen how big the PS5 is, though? I'm just saying.
I don't know. That PS5, those curves, it's a little hard to, things you got to work with the PS5.
Hey, you gotta love the curves. You gotta love the curves.
Yeah, Max knows.
I actually like the design now.
When you're toe to toe, you got your nose in it.
And it's on a stand. I have it standing straight up.
I don't know why.
Not just your nose.
A really good
when
motor.
Max
He's
said
a
that-
tall girl. You do need to put a stand up.
Right.
On
Well, when Max said that, I just pictured him just curving, going up to his PlayStation 5, like, oh, I finally have you, baby. Yeah.
No, but Max had to buy his PlayStation 5.
I can let you guys
like prostitution. That's weird.
I mean, I can let you guys know what the base model PS4 is going to look like, because that's what I'm going to do the demo on, and I'll let you guys know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me know,
I'll
because I'll get it.
PS4?
I have all the
I
other
don't expect to see
Resident
much difference on my TV with the PS5, to be honest, because I've still got like a 1080p TV, which I've been meaning to upgrade this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, without that, you'll see.
I can't go
You'll see
back to
load
PS4.
time improvements and FPS improvements, but you won't see graphical improvements.
I thought you were geeks with cash. You need to be.
Yeah,
geeks.
I know. We've been lazy about doing it, man. We keep putting it off for some reason.
Geeks
I don't
with
know why.
credit.
It needs to be geeks with a 4K TV.
I'll just say this real quick. I cannot go back to
LED.
I'm a geek with bills.
This show reminds me of a different podcast I used to do several years ago called Cyber Love Talk, but I'm going to leave it at that.
What the hell?
That's where he met his girlfriend.
There's a lot of stuff in Zod's past that's impolite in this exact.
Zod,
episode.
do the show face.
I did not know you this
No.
well, Zod.
No show face today.
Cyber Love Talk, and he used to have a 7-foot girlfriend.
Yeah, I used to do a show, host a show called Cyber Love Talk, where I was the only guy on the show. There was like 4 women on the show, and I was the only guy, and it was basically like
PlayStation.
It was fun, but this show kind of felt like that for a few minutes, and then
There's a lot of guys here still. We only have 2
Dual
ladies.
sense.
Yeah, but the
haptics. Man, those
haptics
feedback.
Yeah,
I used to talk about a lot of there was some products we used to talk about on the show.
I'm sure.
Well, there was a product out called there was a product out from a company called trying to think of the name of them. They called themselves what was it called? Something friction. No, something friction. I just can't remember the name. What exactly the company is?
You gotta have lubrication for that.
7-foot tall woman simulator.
So I'm excited to play the
Only on PSVR.
7 foot. Oh my god.
Yes, RJ, please get us back on topic.
Yeah, so the Casa demo
I will
comes out
check
next
that out
week.
late.
Can't wait
If you
to
want
play
to
it.
know, Zod will give you a link later. I think. I don't know.
Physical media.
Okay.
Well, speaking of,
I've got a few. I've only got a few. I've only got a few episodes.
Well, actually, speaking of games, did you guys see that new trailer for the TMNT game, Shredder's
Yes.
Revenge?
I have
That looks
that.
amazing.
Yes.
Dude, I can't wait for that.
Max is called a
That's
segue.
like the
Pull it
most
up.
exciting. That's like the most exciting video game trailer.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
That is Eddie's dream. Is Cyber Love
Eddie's
Talk.
got his bedroom eyes on.
He really does.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring back Cyber Love Talk, and I'm gonna have Eddie join me on Cyber Love Talk
don't
to
look.
kind of
Don't
spice
look
things
at
up
Kiss
a
at
bit.
me.
Rhea, look away.
Mike's smitten
Rhea,
again.
look away.
Zeno is waiting
Rhea,
for game
look away.
topics. Okay, let me
You
get back
just
to
did
the
one
game
topic.
Well, let's watch Rich Review Tech USA with his shirt on. Thank God.
Wait. He takes his shirt off?
Oh,
for
yeah.
$50.
Oh my god.
Rich is great. He does a lot of great content.
If I did that, I'd get banned off YouTube.
Well, it says
That's
PlayStation
not
5.
fair.
Well, because his melons aren't saggy.
How do you know, Mike?
He should change
I've
his
seen him
name to
naked.
Saggy
What are you talking
Melons.
about?
It would be accurate.
You've seen him naked, and you're admitting that freely?
Of course, shirt off.
Everyone's seen this guy
Hey,
without a
bastard.
shirt on at this point, so it is what it is. Let's just play the video before we have a meltdown.
Well, Cyber's already calmed me down after I was telling him before about.
I mean, we need to talk about Cyrus's Neo Geo. That's the real.
Oh, yeah. Apparently
That too, yeah.
That's what I was waiting on.
But Zeno is
Okay.
waiting for relevant game topic.
All right. Well, I'll do 2
He's gonna
times
be waiting a
speed.
long time.
I'll do 2 times speed for this, or 1 point.
God, I don't want to see him take his shirt off.
1.75. Yeah, just as long as he doesn't take his shirt off. My God.
He does a creepy Bill Gates.
Scare us all.
intros. I like that.
So Sony just recently
That's the
confirmed
dumbest
that
intro
their
ever.
stores for their older consoles, not the PS4, but before the PS4, are closing down.
Wow, he's
PS3
talking fast,
and
isn't
PSP will be on July 2nd, and the Vita
Is he a
PlayStation
munchkin?
Store, which this is kind of surprising because there's still developers supporting the Vita.
voice is
It's
very
going to
high.
close down on August
I
20th.
kind of thought he was an orc.
And that got people concerned about their consoles.
like,
all right, Sony's
not
gonna
even
let us build
joking.
games
Like, this topic is just like so like. I'm sure like a lot of folks are like, very emotionally like, invested in, their games and like, especially like physical media or even like access to games period. So yeah, this topic is like very serious to me. Just real talk.
Well, no, but he has some other things about even digital. Like, say if you want to go to the stores and buy digital before the stores close down, this is why this is relevant.
which is cool and all, but how long will this situation last? And one of the things that people figured out is when the CMOS battery dies inside of your PS4 and PS3, guess what? Games are rendered useless. It's even worse on the PlayStation 4 because it doesn't matter if you have a physical copy or digital copy, your game won't work. Like if
That's
the CMOS battery
that's why
dies
I
inside
won't
the
buy
console,
another
your
Sony
game
system.
won't work. And that's
Wait a
what the
minute.
issue is here, is the CMOS batteries
But
and the older
Cyrus has
systems
some
are
info
starting
on
to
this.
fail.
It's not
I do.
entirely
I do.
correct with this, but
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, this makes no sense. But go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead,
okay.
Cyrus.
Both of the older.
Well, I'll just play up to 2 minutes, and then we'll get rid of him. We'll get rid of Rich.
I watched something on Spawnwave on this morning.
Well, there's a little bit of fear mongering here for clicks, which is part of the YouTube game. But they're already starting to fail. We're already starting to fail. Okay.
Consoles will not run games. Well, the PS3 will run physical games, but any digital downloads, if your CMOS battery is dead and the time, because what the CMOS battery does is it saves things like the time. And when you turn off the console and the CMOS battery is dead, the time keeps resetting, and you won't be able to play digitally downloaded games on the PS3 or any game on the PlayStation 4. Great job, Sony. Way to make your older hardware purposely obsolete. Now, look, I know CMOS batteries are a thing on the damn PC.
Well, did he just say purposely obsolete?
He's saying, okay, we got some experts here. This is why this is good. This is a good topic.
First of all, it's not that. It's your system has to link up with the server.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't link up with the server, it goes to the backup, which is the battery. If one of those two things fail, then you have a problem. So in the future, when the servers go down and you can't link up to the internet and your battery is down, then you can't replace the battery because once you replace the battery, it'll one time try to link up to the server to reset. Now, a lot of these things have to do with the trophies and stuff, so you can't just take the battery out, put the battery in, reset things. It has to communicate.
Well, then he might be right then, Mike, because the server.
But if you take it out and replace it right now, Max, it links up to the server. The server's still up. He's saying if you take it out right now and replace it, it's bricked totally. That's not right.
Oh, but he's saying in the future. He's saying in the future when because Sony's already taken case PS3, PSV. Okay.
Well, let's Cyrus talk. Let's Cyrus talk.
Cyrus.
Okay, first of all, First things first. You see that I was showing this to Max earlier. This is Phantasy Star for the Sega Master System. This has one of.
I thought that was a credit card for a second. I was so scared.
Oh, there's a credit card that looks like a Master System game. You can use it. You can't use it to buy things. Well, you can. Anyway, it's a little. Anyway, but the point is, this has one of these batteries in it, just like your PlayStation does, just like a lot of things do. I just replaced the battery in this, but I didn't even have to. It was actually still working. This game came out in 1988. I have never had a battery fail on me in any cartridge or anything that I take that back. The Sega Saturn, I did have to replace a battery in. One system out of everything.
Sega Saturn, I did too. Yeah.
Okay.
I replaced that, and I replaced my Dreamcast battery. My Dreamcast battery died.
That's a whole.
I've seen CMOS batteries die before, but usually in much older hardware.
Right. But I'll tell you,
not on current hardware.
The thing is, the PlayStation 3 is gonna die before the battery dies. That's just. I mean,
that's
I'm
very
sorry.
true.
Oh no.
And if we're talking about in the future, give me a break. Everybody's like, well, in the future, if there's not a way for it to connect, what are you even talking about? Nobody knows what
the other thing is. This in the future, if it can't connect, modders will just give you a download, and you just have to put it into one of the USB sticks, and it will bypass this. First of all, it's a software issue. It's not anything to do with the battery. And it is, Mike Wallace, made this way, quote unquote, rendered obsolete. It's a design choice that they made in the 3, 4, and the 5.
Yeah, since they introduced trophies, it's an issue related to the trophies and the way it timestamps them.
But I don't think Rich is he's not completely wrong there, because the way they took down the PlayStation Vita store, the PS3 store, there's not going to be a way to attack without outside the mod community. And the mod community.
I don't think it's the store that you have to connect to. You just have to be able to connect to Sony's servers, period.
Right, you authenticate.
It's not the store. It just has to authenticate to a server somewhere. So the store going down has absolutely nothing to do with your games being rendered obsolete. Other than the fact that if you lose your CMOS battery, right, and you don't reconnect this thing to the internet, then you're boned.
Yeah, the PS3, say the PS4 servers go down when the PS6 comes out, and then the CMOS battery goes. You replace it, and then it has no way to authenticate.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Sony has already said. Hold on. Sony has already said, and it came out after this story broke about the stores going down, and I think we talked about this on some show. They've already come out and said that you will still be able to re-download your games. So if your CMOS battery and your PS4 bricks, you go to the store, you go to the retro store, and you buy another PS4, and you re-download your games to it, and you go on with life.
Eddie After Dark.
Yes.
And so long as you can download your software,
somebody tested
you're not
going to
have a problem if you have to replace your CMOS battery, right?
This is a bunch of bullshit.
So long as you connect to any of Sony servers, and get your timestamp updated, you're fine.
Right.
This is what somebody did to test this. They bought a brand new PlayStation 4.
Okay.
They took out the battery before even turning it on.
Okay.
They tried to connect to the servers, but because the battery wasn't in there, it didn't sync. All you need is to have a battery that's working. So take it out, put a new one in, and connect to the servers. People are scared that batteries can be replaced. Yeah, they're worried that the servers won't be there in the future.
They're worried. Why are they worried about that?
I don't know.
What is the concern?
With the combination with the other servers going down. That's the whole point of the video.
But I mean, come on, man. This is like a manufactured crisis. Like everybody's like all of a sudden discovered that the battery might die.
Max's point was when they have the PlayStation 7 or 8, right?
Yeah.
What happens? Well, I'll tell you what happens, Max. For me, when I heard that the PSN store was going down, I went out and for $200, I got a PlayStation 3 with a 1 terabyte hard drive, and somebody had already loaded 1,600 of PlayStation 1 games. I don't ever have to worry about a server going down. Now that's generation 1, and we're on generation 4 or 5. I'm just saying. If they're not going to give us the games we own, there are solutions. Now, you might be able to buy a patched memory card or USB stick that has that BIOS file or that server file. That's another solution. You just plug it in, change your battery out, and it works. There's going to be solutions. People are getting so upset about this.
The fact is,
Eddie's crushed.
The fact is, Sony has told us not to worry. They're not gonna. This won't be a problem. It's gonna continue to support this.
Okay.
So what? Why are we? What are we like? Assuming Sony's lying, or what are we doing?
Clicks.
Well, you did sell your Sony.
Well, here's the other point too. There's nothing to say that they can't send a small update to say the PS3 or the PS4 that if the CMOS battery dies, it doesn't just go to this server instead of this server.
Would Sony
because it doesn't have anything to. It's not like you're buying games on there. If they bring down the ability for you to buy games, that's one thing.
You're
you being able to update your time. All they do is point you to a new time server. That's it.
Cash, you're putting too much. Personally, you're putting too much trust in these companies. For me personally, because of what they've done with digital games that have been locked or abandoned or disappeared, and I don't think they care that much.
I'm just talking about it from a server perspective, man. I support shit that's like 30, 40 years old all the damn time. All it needs is all it needs is a new time server. So long as they can have that stuff up, I mean, it's not going to cause any major problem.
All right, what's Ray got to say?
I was just going to ask the folks who are more knowledgeable on this. So how does this impact gamers who have not yet purchased the media yet, physically or otherwise?
Once the stores go down, you won't be able to buy them.
Yeah, you won't be able to buy them.
That's where my concern is.
Well, you can buy them physically. You'll be able to buy them physically if you go to
if they have a physical release.
PSP, Vita, and PlayStation 3, they're going down by August. All 3 of those stores will be shut down. If you buy one today and you buy the physical media, like Mike said, then you can play it. Okay, there's no problem. If you buy it digitally, before August, I think July is for PlayStation Portable and PlayStation 3, and then August is for Vita. If you buy it digitally, which I'm buying up a lot of stuff digitally, you can download it anytime after that, even after August. It's just you won't be able to buy anything. But this issue with the battery thing is just another thing that people are throwing a wrinkle into the works, saying if you don't have a battery and the server's not up and all these, it's like a doomsday thought. Like, oh my gosh, if all these things, people have said this is like a 1% chance thing happening. It's like 8 years down the road. You know, it's like, okay.
This is how can I get people to sign up for my Patreon? That's what this is.
Okay. All right.
Yep. The sky is falling. Sony's such a horrible company.
It is fear mongering.
Watch my
Here's
video.
the thing: you don't think there'll be a server where a bunch of like video game preservists will want to have all these games.
Well, there's all these updates. There's already games that you stick in the system. Some I can't think of them right now. I'd have to research. There's a few games that you can't even update sometimes because they're no longer. I don't know. There's issues. There's issues. I don't think there's forward thinking about the last gen as we would hope.
Let me say this. Like, people, this is a problem. I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm saying I don't think it's a major problem.
Okay.
But let me say this: the thing that's gone on with Steam is a way bigger problem. You've got older games on Steam that don't even work.
Oh,
and
really?
There's no way to get them to work, but they're still selling them.
Really? I didn't know that.
So
make a video on that.
I think a good example of that is Chrono Trigger, right?
There's a bunch of games.
I had Wolfenstein, the reboot of Wolfenstein that I never played, the not Young Blood or whatever the second one was.
This is not good for the viewers. I don't like Lay Down Crew. This is not professional.
But the first one on that, I tried to get on Steam and it wouldn't run on my PC. So I tried it, I kicked it up, and it wouldn't work, and Steam just refunded me on it.
Okay.
But
at least they have that, though. At least
but that's only if you've recently bought it or if you haven't put time into it. Like,
does Kung Fury still work? I haven't used Steam in a long time, so I don't know.
I use Steam daily. It's where I pay most of my stuff.
Do y'all remember, like a long time ago, Microsoft used to incorporate games with live onto Windows?
That's the problem that's the issue with the Mortal Kombat collection on Windows today. If you try to play it, there's a hack for it that bypasses it. But if you don't have that hack, you can't do it.
And are we okay with a hack, or is it just not okay?
Well, it
for
was
Sony
it was added by the community so that you could still play.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, like, everybody's like acting like the sky is falling because there's a 1% chance you might not be able to play the digital games you bought on your PlayStation 3 one day. But there's like 100% chance you can't play a crap ton of games they're still selling you on PC. But don't ever criticize that.
That's why you got to buy your games from GOG and GOG against the GOG.
Let's go to Rhea here.
That's where my concern is like, they're removing the opportunity to buy these games for future generations.
Right.
Well, okay, but I understand that.
And the costs are skyrocketing right now.
If they're going to keep the ability for me to be able to access the games I've already bought, I can live with that. Okay. Now, am I happy about the stores going away? No, I'm not happy about that. But realistically speaking, I mean, these are licensed games that are on a platform. How long can you? I mean, they're not going to stay on there. Even if you kept the store up forever, the individual licensed games are eventually all going to fall off.
All we're buying is a license to play.
I gotta buy Tron.
We're not buying an actual.
But you know what?
We're not buying an actual.
I was listening to somebody today, and legally, all you're buying when you buy a cartridge is the license as well. The reason why you can buy
downloading because you got to download everything anyway. Even
when you buy like a PlayStation or a SNES or a NES cart, the reason why you're allowed to buy and resell is because there's a physical thing to it. But you're legally, if somebody pressed you to it, now nobody would do this. If you weren't the owner of the original copy of it and you resold it, you can't give that license to somebody else. You're the owner of it, of the license, as long as you hold it in your hands. So, but now nobody does that. So people are saying hacked communities and this and that. Well, us buying and selling old carts, we're breaking the terms of service anyway. So who cares if somebody hacks it? I'm sorry.
What were you going to say, Ray?
Yeah, Ray has got a good point. Actually, I don't think we want to we're not trying to diminish what you're saying here. So,
yeah, no, I totally understand where y'all are coming from, about the licensed games expiring anyway, as far as their access to stores, even if the stores were live indefinitely. But I guess this is just kind of like me being an idealist, I guess, and not really understanding that, in this day and age with unlimited, server space, why don't we have access to all of these legacy titles very easily? Why is it a challenge for us to, preserve media, and we have to rely on, the emulation community, as amazing as they have been. But it's still like, kind of like an underground sort of like movement to preserve media in that way, because the IP holders or these major companies aren't making them accessible to us any other way. And I'm someone who would totally, I rebuy games for every new console that they get re-released on, like PS3, PS4, PS5, Switch. Like, if a game's that good, I'll rebuy it. But if you're not giving me the opportunity to buy it, then I'm going to find another way to play it.
Yeah.
So that's where my
and I think part of it is the fact that video games really aren't that old of a medium. I mean, the first home console is like 1977. So I mean, you're looking at something that's like 50 years old or so, and a lot of the world has not come around to the fact that it's an art form worth preserving, right? So it's considered almost a disposable medium to a lot of people still.
I just want to know if we're bothering Eddie and Saggy.
I think we're bothering both Eddie and Saggy. I don't know.
This is the problem. These young bastards don't care.
Hey, hold on.
This is where
I thought they were busy sexting, so I wasn't. That's why I didn't say anything.
Who are you calling young though? Who are you calling young, son?
Everything's sex with you, Dodd. Everything's sex.
Listen, we were doing. Hold on. Yeah, right.
I triggered them so hard. Like, did you see how fast? Did you see how fast they got up?
They popped up quick.
Listen. We were doing chat engagement. Lay Down Crew was putting in work to keep the chat entertained. We were working. We were working.
Tommy Talrico's not going to come on for Lay Down Crew. He's going to be like, what the hell is this?
Tommy Talrico is part of Lay Down Crew, bro. You don't understand.
No, he's not.
Yes,
he's a working man. He's a working man.
For 2 hours a day, he is part of
young and bastard.
How dare you, old man?
You don't care about
How dare you, Grandpa?
Preservation.
Listen, like, Grandpa.
You don't even care about the topic. You don't even like. Who cares? I get to play my Apex Legends. Did someone mention Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
We'll just go.
I have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers topic.
You want to catch hands today, Max? Listen, it is Sunday. The good
Max
Lord
is right, 1,000%.
Look, you're scaring Lois away. Wait, what happened? What happened? Everyone's dipping. Look at you. This is you. This is your fault. Look, he even went in the closet.
Oh wow!
Well, let's come out the closet. This is your doing. We were minding our business and we were chilling. Yes, we were. We were minding our business, and then you were like, "Well, you young people."
Aaron Entertainment says, "Stay professional." You young bastards.
How dare you?
Young bastard. You old bastard.
Hold on.
You free to play.
Hold on, Max.
You free to crazy eyes. How are you?
Now you got the crazy eyes. You want the crazy eyes? What? No,
how you keep game preservation? What are you doing to help the cause?
What cause? What are you talking about?
You free to play Apex?
Okay, look. How could Cyrus sell his Neo Geo? Where did
he go? Please stop avoiding the topic, Cyrus.
I agree with Cyrus.
How?
Cyrus?
I say sell everything to me, Cyrus.
Of course you agree with Cyrus.
Cyrus has got an MVSX on the way, just like how I got it. So he's got other ways to play these games.
No,
why don't we hear from the man?
I sold my Neo Geo deliberately to piss off Mullis. That's the only reason I did it.
I mean, I went camping. I got to the campsite. I was like, hey, let me check and I'm looking at YouTube on my phone app, and I'm like, Cyrus, why I sold my Neo Geo?
See that thumbnail to piss off Mullis.
I wasn't even going to do it until he told me not to. And then I was like, oh, really, old man? Well, you wait until
Grandpa.
You mother. No, Well, check out his whole video though. He gives great points. He's like, I think you're stupid if you spent like $1,000 games and you keep putting it in and out of your cart and you keep playing it. Like, there's other ways to play it. It's like, what are you doing here?
Especially Neo Geo. I mean, Neo Geo runs on a potato if you can figure it out.
The emulation for Neo Geo is so good that
it's really not hard to emulate Neo Geo now. It's actually really easy.
It makes it really difficult to. Okay, so what do you got to say, Saggy? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have a hand raising system that we developed over at the Amico After Dark. But I was just gonna say, speaking of Apex Legends, for those of you who are interested in Apex Legends,
No one cares about Apex.
What does Apex Legends got to do with anything?
Is Apex Legends out on the Neo Geo?
They have Power Rangers yet?
Wow.
Power Rangers. They've
Sega just
I
got punked.
downloaded Apex Legends and I played it.
the new Stories of the Outland is premiering tomorrow,
poor
and it's gonna
look! You bullied her, dude. You bullied her.
No.
Season 9 is coming.
Max is a bully.
I think I played Apex Legends like 3 times and kind of went, oh.
Eddie's crying. Eddie's crying. Look at that.
Eddie's traumatized. Eddie is
Look at that
traumatized.
acting. It's just amazing. Amazing. Both of them.
Talk about Apex.
Academy Award winning.
I guess the name of the episode today is going to be Young Bastards.
Can we put like a gray filter and like some sad music here?
It's so hard.
Good cry.
Just tragic music.
You can't cry without smiling. Look
I
at
just
that.
wanted to talk about Apex Legends. That's all I wanted to do.
Cry more.
Is that on PlayStation?
You free to play countless bastards.
Is that on that new 360 system? Where are you playing that one?
I feel like I'm being personally attacked.
This is very dramatic.
How could you not want to take a big ass cartridge and get down to
Physical copies of
Ghost
Neo Geo
Pilot?
games are super expensive.
I love
and
it. Hey,
they are like.
Look,
Oh
Well, they
my God.
weren't cheap when they were new. Let's be honest, they were like $200.
They weren't cheap.
All right, so hold on. But the other piece of it. The other piece of it. Hold on. The other piece of it though is that system for the price that it had the best. Well, you can't call them controllers. They were freaking sticks.
They were arcade sticks.
They were
Wait a
arcade
minute. Hey,
sticks.
hang on a second. Are you going to tell
They
me
were consoles.
Are you going to tell me? Are you going to seriously tell me that you think that the Neo Geo arcade stick is good?
The originals that came with the system?
Yeah.
I played the crap out of them. I mean, they're not as good as my X arcade stick, no, but
they're not good joysticks.
They're good enough.
No, they're not. The buttons are terrible.
Oh well, you know,
not
hey, the
terrible.
NVSX continues that trend.
My NES Advantage has better buttons.
Oh,
No wonder you sold. No wonder you sold your Neo Geo.
We
You
lost.
have no
We're
case.
losing viewers.
Oh.
But hey, I love the Neo Geo. I thought it was amazing. It's just it wasn't realistic. I had to.
It was amazing. I love my Neo Geo. It was amazing.
Mwah!
But why? Okay.
Well, you know, I can't
sell it.
I didn't just.
I mean,
sell
you
it
can
for-
still emulate it because you
can't
own
more cartridges.
You legally own the copies of the game.
Yeah,
So
that's
why,
right.
So
Yeah.
why sell it? Because
Right. Why'd you sell
Why
it?
sell it?
Cyrus?
Because-
Why did you sell it?
Because I didn't just sell it for money. I sold it for a shitload of money.
Yes.
How much money? How much
Enough money so he doesn't have to work for a year.
No, not that much. God dang, it wasn't
Look,
that much.
Wait, but Mike, would you rather him keep it and never use it,
Oh!
or sell it to somebody who would actually play it? It's the same as the PS5.
Dude, the guy I
You
sold it
somebody-
to,
Uh-oh.
the guy I sold it
no.
You're bastards.
Wow.
Oh no!
I don't know if I should feel insulted that she said I made Sega Kuro. She called me a boomer.
I just think. Anyway,
We love you,
All right,
Saggy.
so the guy. All right,
Eddie.
so
Eddie
the-
looks genuinely pissed off. He looks genuinely pissed.
Well,
all right, so
I think
you're
that's
selling-
just Eddie on
all right,
Sunday.
so
No,
you're selling
agrees
your
with you,
Jaguar
Cyrus.
next, right?
No.
You're selling
What?
your Jaguar next, right?
Fuck no, dude. That will
You
not,
said,
Yeah,
you
right.
said, I'm
You're a
not selling my
Jaguar.
Neo Geo either.
you
You're not
can't
selling
emulate
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Where Jaguar emulation is garbage.
Jaguar
Nobody wants to
emulation
emulate
is
Jaguar. That's
terrible.
why you can't
Oh,
emulate
whoa. All right, Nick. All right, that's
Oh.
it for Nick. That's it. For Nick.
Put Nick up next to.
Oh my god! I just read the comment. Oops.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Retro Boy? I'm not going to say that too
What
much
are you
because
saying about?
really he would kick my ass.
That would be a whole.
I would never-
That would be an interesting show. We bring out the puppets.
Bust out the real now.
You guys bring out the puppets. I'll bring on the doll.
Well,
We'll have
now we know how Zod's show worked.
That wasn't a 7-foot woman. That was a
7 foot
That was a
real.
mannequin.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
so welcome to the PlayStation Plus After Dark.
No, I agree with you, Cyrus. Because
4
like what
PM.
you said, I can't really get new games. They're like so skyrocketing.
I feel like I broke Mullis's heart, though. I really did. I
He's
feel like
crying. You made everyone cry.
My heart.
So
He's just
so
mad 'cause you
so
didn't sell it.
Mike, do you have original Neo Geo hardware?
So this is why I'm so heartbroken.
I'm putting retro in a
because
timeout.
I made the mistake of selling mine, and I have regretted it for years. No, I have regretted it for years.
So did any of you get the MVSX?
Mullis, this is the second Neo Geo I've owned. The first one I did regret
Hold on one
selling.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Let's everybody be quiet.
All right.
Sorry. All right. I do have to roll.
Oh,
So I said an hour, and it's getting time to make dinner. So
that's true. All right.
I'm glad we got to one PlayStation topic on the PlayStation Plus podcast. This was awesome.
We hit a PlayStation topic?
I think we did.
The system, the Cbomb.
Oh.
I did block Retro Bro, but now I'm regretting it. Like he might not come back.
Did you really?
I just put him in a timeout. I put him in a timeout.
Oh my god! Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? No, he's talking about dolls.
Hey, Mullis, to be
I thought it'd be
continued.
fun at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look, you got to do what you got to do. I'm just
Go fix it.
if I get
don't know
an
how to fix it.
opportunity, if I get another opportunity, I am recollecting that system. So, if I get another opportunity, because those
So,
are,
I guess you didn't get an MVSX.
Oh
I
my
did not get an
goodness.
I feel like I'm the only one on this panel who's a Neo Geo fan that has an MVSX.
Okay, stop gloating.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm
you're
not trying to gloat. I'm just asking. I want to
Dude,
know.
I'm a
like,
terrible person. I just grab these Neo Geo games,
So-
I throw them on a Retro Pi, and then I play them that way. I have like no shame on that because I'm not going to spend $1,000 for a cart. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'll spend $100 on a Pi 4.
But you have cash.
Yeah, but I'm also
You
not
liar.
stupid. That's why I have cash.
Brain and cash.
Yeah.
The reason I have
Anyway.
cash is because I'm not
All right,
stupid.
I do have to go. I do want to come back and actually talk PlayStation one day.
Okay.
That'd be
Wow.
awesome.
We do that here?
We'll have you
I
on
thought
here.
I thought we did that.
Next week.
Did we?
We talked
touched
about
on-
the RE, the Resident Evil,
Right.
and then we also talked about the Cbomb. The
Oh,
virus
right,
file.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Cbomb.
I was like, what?
My head went to a
That's
different
what
space
people-
there.
So, all right. So table.
Does anyone
table.
review the topics beforehand and go and research? I did. Come
Yeah,
on.
I do.
No.
I was ready to
Oh my
talk about
gosh,
John
I just
Garvin,
popped
but
in
we
hanging
got
out
onto.
in chat, and you guys invited me on. I have no responsibility to review topics and when I didn't know I was going to be on.
Yeah,
I think
That's
Nick,
fair,
I
that's
think
fair,
Nick
Nick.
has a bad attitude. I think-
We're losing viewers. Maybe we should talk about something else.
Guys, I have to go. It's been a pleasure. I will see
Bye,
you guys later.
Morris. Love you. Bye.
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 Bye,
Have a
Mullis.
great afternoon, everyone.
Oh wow, I'm excited.
Later, mate.
What the hell was
That's a nice
that?
voiceover.
Who did that?
I don't know. Whoever
I thought
was
that
here a
was
minute
Mike.
ago, but he left.
It was Mike.
If he would have done that before he
first
sold it,
of
you
all,
would have just gave him the Neo
I am
Geo if he
so
talked like that.
upset with Max right now.
Okay.
Look,
How I can't believe you timed out Retro Bro.
I did it as a joke.
That's so funny.
Max is kind of
I
a
thought
tyrant.
You
I'm
timed out me
learning
too,
this. Like
that
Alright.
bastard bastard.
Yeah, bye. So welcome to the PlayStation Plus podcast minus
so
Max.
timed
because
himself
he
out.
said yes, he timed himself out. You have to stay out for 5 minutes as long as you timed out Retro Bro. So you can't come back for 5 minutes, Max. But you can still control the back, but you can't
Does
come
this-
back on.
Does this mean we're only going to talk about bubble tea now? Is that what's happening?
No,
And
we're gonna
Apex
talk.
Legends.
We're,
That's gonna be
no,
Apex
no,
Legends.
we're gonna talk about PlayStation VR,
Oh.
Why?
and we're
Oh, crap. What just happened?
Oh shit! What the hell?
I don't know. What
She mentioned PlayStation VR. She's off.
Rhea, were you talking about the PC Engine Mini? Is that what you're saying that you wanted one?
Yeah, her
The PC Engine Mini?
Voihe. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. He reminded me that existed, and
You
I
don't
kind
want
of fell off. Even as just like a collector to sit in the box.
Oh,
like,
well,
forever?
okay, yeah.
Well, there's the
I don't want mine. I don't want mine, Ray. I'll send it to you. You can have it. I don't want mine.
What
Did
is
you get
not
the
to
PC
like
Engine
about
one, or
it?
did you get the
Because I bought
TurboGrafx
mine.
one?
Well, I don't really have no use for it because I've got other ways to play those games. I mean,
That's the thing. If you want it as a collector's item, they're fantastic. If you want it as a means to play the games, they're not very good. The emulation quality is not great.
the emulation quality should have been better considering the emulation was handled by M2. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, what I'd like to get, I'm actually tempted to do this if you can ever get your hands on them, is the Analog Duo, because that thing seems pretty sweet. That's not out yet. Version.
We don't know when it's
that's something. That's
the turbo
awesome.
that you've got. Sorry, because the CD games are a nightmare to emulate, and I want to play some of those. So the real way to
I don't
do
know.
this
That's
is
not
to,
true. You can play great. You can play them. The CD games are emulated great on Raspberry Pi 4.
If you can get them to run. There's so many of them that won't run though, man.
Oh man, I've got the whole library emulating.
What are you saying?
I couldn't wait the 5 minutes. I couldn't wait. I'm sorry, Retro Bro. My deepest apologies. He might also be mad.
What do you play?
I was trolling on his channel the other day.
I tried to get I was trying to get like Gates of Thunder to run. I couldn't get that one to run. I got Lords of Thunder to run, which is amazing. And then there was a couple others I had trouble with too.
It's Gate of Thunder, not Gates of Thunder.
Gate of Thunder is good.
I have a topic to make up for Saggy. She'll be so happy. I think. I think she'll be.
It's not going to go well.
Y'all are just reminding me of all the mini consoles that so I used to follow or I still follow Mad Little Pixel, and he does reviews on all of them, and that's kind of like that's like a trap for like my wallet, because like he always like
he's mean to everybody. He's kind of a dickhead, to be honest.
I like his reviews because he's pretty fair in my opinion.
You like to peep out his reviews? You like to peep them out?
And ETA Prime also.
Yeah, ETA
Prime's good.
Cool people.
So
I do have
what the PC Mini is like when Zod sends it to you, because I would love to have one, and I know that the purists, Cy and Zod and maybe Nick don't like them, but I'd like to see what your take is on it.
It's the first thing you say when you come back, Retro Bro.
I'm loving shmups now, and I know I can emulate some of these games, but it'd be kind of neat to have a PC Engine Mini.
I just want to know what does Eddie think about it? What do you think about the PC Engine Mini?
Eddie?
Hi, Eddie.
Eddie cares that much about the PC Engine that he can't acknowledge you.
I think you might have forgot you're on a show.
I have a legit PlayStation topic. It's very quick.
Okay.
So, who dropped out?
Zod, I think.
Zod.
He had enough. He's like, you know what? Screw this. You guys don't understand anything.
So, the part 2 or the new upgrade for Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is coming, and it's exclusive for PS5. So
I could get it.
So you can get it, but I mean, you probably have to get the first one. But my question now, I would say, is, are we going to see more things like this where there's like, now we're going to start seeing exclusive content rolling out for the PS5? And do you honestly think that the exclusive content, for me personally, I played Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4. This is not something that I'm going to rush to get a PS5, even though I want to play it so bad. But do you think that they're going to start rolling out with these types of exclusive things now, these upgrades?
Yes, 100%, because they need exclusive content.
Because they need people to want to get that system, with everything being cross-platform between PS4 and PS5. You don't have as much of a drive right now.
The bad thing is, it's like that's like sort of like an expansion to a game that already exists. So it's like you have a game on the PS4 that's like an expansion, and you have to get the PS5. So it's not even like the next iteration of the game.
And the next part that bugs me is isn't that the expansion that's going to be like funded by microtransactions or some bullshit like that?
No microtransactions.
Okay, because I thought I saw an article on that, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, what?
No, that's fake news. That's fake news.
Okay. Here's the thing, PlayStation. Okay, so their hardware isn't as powerful as the Xbox Series X, but they're spending. I think they initially spent $200 million to secure a lot of exclusivities and this is just one of them. And that's how they're going to sell their system. They're going to say, "Oh, be here first," or the first 6 months we're going to have this, or this game is only on that PlayStation 5. That's what, because their model is you have to get the PlayStation 5 into people's hands.
Right.
Xbox is the opposite. It's Game Pass anywhere. You put a Game Pass on a PC like I have, they don't care. You're a customer. You have
even then though, the PC version of Game Pass doesn't have the same titles as the console does.
Yeah, but they don't care.
There's certain things you can't play, and there's certain things that haven't shown
This
up
is
there,
the only
like
game
Outriders
worth
isn't there.
anything on the PC engine, really.
What?
To be honest with you. This is the best. This is the best PC engine game ever made.
The only game. What?
Blazing Laser?
I'm not gonna say. I shouldn't say the only game worth playing, but honestly, this is the best. I would say that this is the best game in my opinion.
It probably is the best, but
Yes, I do. Get in here.
We got to have a talk later, Zod, about your messaging.
Get in here right now.
Listen,
I know my messaging is a little bit off on this just because I'm excited. Because I'm sitting here like this is. I love PC Engine, but this is again the best.
I don't know, Rhea. Do you want that too?
Oh, of course, absolutely. But I was just gonna jump into I don't want to derail too much, but I did want to ask y'all's thoughts about all these SNK mini arcades. They release a new one for every special event or different color.
Every day of the week.
Yeah, every day of the week there's a different version.
They're okay, Rhea. The Neo Geo mini arcades are okay. You'd probably be better off with one of those Pandora box mini arcades, because that's going to have all the games on it, a bigger screen. Just a nicer arcade.
She's a collector though. She likes the official, the logos on it. I think.
I like the licensed repros. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want, like we said before, I mean, if you want those as a collector item or something like that, but if you don't play them on a daily basis, you might be better playing them on a different platform, having those. Sorry.
What do you have to say for the class?
I just had a question for Rhea. I was thinking about this PlayStation thing. I know you're concerned about the longevity of digital purchasing. Is this affecting your thinking about getting a PS5, or how are you feeling about the future of things?
I'm not really motivated to get a PS5 unless they do some weird you can only access these games if you have a PS5, and our store, this is exclusive to PS5 owners or something like that, which I imagine they would do, because that is more reason for folks like me who only want to play older games to buy a PS5, because there's a lot of.
You're really only into the older stuff?
Yeah.
I'm learning about you. I'm sorry. I'm just asking questions.
Rhea's really good peeps. I like Rhea.
Rhea's awesome.
Oh, Rhea's awesome. Yes.
Nick, your opinion's not needed, but thank you.
Thanks, Ty. Nothing you have to say either.
All right, here's the something.
My hand was raised.
Yeah, let Saggy go. She was
Saggy's next.
Oh,
Saggy's
I can't wait
next.
for this. Oh,
I'm sure it'll be dramatic.
Go back to this.
Well, hold on. So the one thing I was gonna say before we jump to the topic, I think the reason why I'm kind of I'm happy that they're coming out with this exclusive content for the PS5. The problem is, there are no PS5s available.
Ooh,
this is the worst.
Max got one.
I didn't.
That's fine, but they're still not available in stores. They're not easy to come by.
By June, when Integrate comes out, I think the restock situation will be better.
I don't think so. I guarantee you that the scalpers are going to come for round 2. I don't buy it, and it's going to be a problem. And that's why I'm kind of mad, because number one, why have a game like Final Fantasy VII? They gave the game away for free on PlayStation 4, and that was to kind of get them okay, this is a cool game. Now I want to play the new one. Oh wait, it's on PlayStation 5. How am I going to get a PlayStation 5? And even if I say, for instance, I had the money and I was like, okay, I'm going to get a PlayStation 5 so I can play this good thing. There's going to be no PlayStation 5 for these exclusive titles, these exclusive content.
You can just watch me stream, and there we go.
You just got to put up $5,000 like Max did, and then you can get a PS5.
What? Max did what?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I hope so.
What? I would believe it, because it's Max. He spent $150 on Mother Box and almost killed him, so I believe it. $150 to get sick, Max.
Listen, Saggy, all you need to do is follow Wario64 on Twitter, put his tweet notifications on, and he does that.
Work. It
works 100%. That's how I got my Xbox Series S.
Oh, all right.
You just got to follow that stuff up, man.
I did. I've got so frustrated, and then a friend helped me out.
Wait, does that say Power Rangers?
Yeah, Street Fighter characters.
Is that for me?
Yes.
Yay! it?
I was trying to get it for 20 minutes.
Actually, I'm really excited for this bonus content. I thought this was kind of a crazy, cool thing for them to get into this game. This is an awesome fighter, by the way.
All right, you can have that.
I have it on Series X, but I don't have it on PlayStation. I got to get a PlayStation so I could fight Saggy at Power Rangers. But it's Ryu as a Power Ranger.
And Chun-Li.
I thought his name was Ryu.
That is so cool.
Is it Ryu? Ryu?
I'm pretty sure it's Ryu.
It's Ryu.
On the old
Well,
Street
technically
Fighter,
speaking, on Japanese, if you want to say it Japanese, it's Ryu.
on
not saying
Super
it's
Street
Japanese.
Fighter, when you're playing the
Yeah, 'cause
game,
you're ignorant.
he goes Roo. So who knows? Who knows?
What do you guys
because
think of this?
Dude,
I mean,
I'm stoked for this. I
I-
like this game already. This game has a great combo system. It's very fluid. You can mix and match a lot of
Okay.
moves that you can't
Thanks,
in current
Rhea.
fighting games.
I was
was
going to
that,
mention
Dragon
that,
Sword?
like as much as I love Street Fighter and Power Rangers, I will say I'm more partial to the 2D Street Fighter games. But because this is Street Fighters as Power Rangers, it does strike my interest. So yeah.
Ray, how do you pronounce that name? Is it Ryu? How do you say it?
I personally say Ryu, but it's probably wrong.
Well,
Nah,
so
no.
here's the thing. Because Ryu is
Will
a
you get this
Japanese...
game?
Hold on, because yes, I probably. But because Ryu is a Japanese character, like he's from Japan. In Japan, they pronounce their R's like L's. So when you say everybody knows how to say arigato, we're saying it wrong. It's not arigato, it's arigato with an L. Arigato. So his name when he says in Japan, it will be Ryu with an L. Like you don't pronounce it with an R. So
His name is
technically-
Lou. His name's Lou.
I don't know.
Ryu.
Thank you.
How do you order bubble tea in Chinese?
Chinese.
It's Thai. It's bubble tea's Thai.
You just made her.
But wait,
dialogue
so it's gonna
time.
be Ryu and Chun-Li in the game?
Yeah.
So they're adding 2 characters?
We
Well,
just said we just
Eddie
we
solved
just-
all your problems. He says it's widely available on eBay for $1,000.
There you go.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
people have got their apartments full of them, these scalpers, and they can't sell them.
No, they do. There's one picture of a guy who's a scalper. He had about 30 of them. Is in a closet. He just has them, pulls them out for $1,000 each.
That must be where Mullis went when he was getting away from everybody to the closet.
He was in the closet. So.
That's
Checking
right.
out all his PS5.
Yeah, making sure his inventory was still there.
Well, since Zeverfet's in the chat, hey Zeverfet. I don't know if that's actually Ryan or Matt. I don't know. Matt might be on Ryan's user. I don't
When
know.
has Matt ever been on Ryan's account?
He's done that before.
I have never seen Matt on Ryan's account.
Either one would be interested. Have any of you ever played? I can't believe DC Universe Online is still going.
Yeah, it's always gonna go. There's still a lot of people
pretty
who play
fun every once in a while.
Well, hopefully WB doesn't copyright this, but look at that. Is anyone interested? I've downloaded.
I played DC Universe when I first got my PS4 because that was one of the launch games back in 2013.
Right,
I played it for about a year, and then I stopped playing it, and I just don't care anymore. I mean, it looks cool, but it's like an older game. I know there's some people still play it. There's a diehard community, but it's not really newcomer friendly in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. I played it when I first got my PS4 too, and it was fun, but it kind of got tedious for me. The missions seemed very the same, so I was just like, this isn't that fun. Like, it was cool to make my own superhero and walk around. I spent more time in random lobby areas just chatting with the players there than I actually did playing the game.
Well, it's a successful MMO. It's gone for 10 years.
Yeah, it's super successful. I mean, it's made a lot of money. People still play it. It's just, it's just not my thing anymore, I guess. It's cool for the fans who are still into it.
I had quite a bit of fun with this when I played it back in the day. I haven't messed with it in years, but it was a lot of fun.
I had a boyfriend in the game. He was a speedster, and I was a speedster, and we would just, our romantic days would be just racing across the town, going from Metropolis to Gotham. Yeah, Gotham.
Wow.
We fought crime. It was amazing.
What kind of costumes did you wear?
Tight, very like spandex, like the Flash. It's like a cosplay thing. It was really cool, and we'd run up buildings and stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah, all the way up buildings.
All the way up, just like
7 foot tall buildings.
You know what goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying?
Retro Advisory Board, RAB. Do we know the registration ratios versus digital purchases? Has Sony given us any indication of how many PS5s are active in the wild versus how many are purchased in hostage until someone gives it to us?
They'll never release those kind
There's
of
there.
Yeah,
I've read articles that they are usually scarcity helps, but in this situation,
well, I know Sony's trying their hardest to combat the scalper thing. Microsoft too. It's just very difficult for whatever reason for them.
You know
They're
how
both
you
struggling to
feel
stop
about
the bots.
The
and
retailers
scalpers.
don't have any reason to put anything in to stop it. They're still selling the console. What do they care?
You know how you stop it?
They're not
You make
selling
them stock their stores and not
They don't
their
even-
warehouses.
They don't even want to sell the consoles. They have to.
That's
They-
true.
They
But
hate
here's
selling
my thing.
consoles.
Here's my thing. I don't understand why. If they should have known better at this point. Why would you? How are these scalpers getting all of these units?
Because it's all bought digitally. You don't have to go into a store and buy them.
They use
Back in the old
bots.
days, you actually had to go to a store and buy the product. They don't deliver them to the stores anymore. They just go in their warehouse. Walmart puts something up online saying we have it available, and then as long as you got this keyboard, you can just hit it really fast and get it. And it's ridiculous. They also have like these bots that they program to do it for them. I think that they should say, listen, you want to sell my product? It has to be in your store. You have to get 5 for this store, 5 for this store. Then it'd be spread across the country. None of this in this one warehouse in Texas. Come on. Sorry, Si.
Why's it gotta be in Texas?
Because that's a big state. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it's in
There's a lot of
Utah.
fulfillment centers based out of there, so you're not wrong.
They
My
should just have
PS5,
it
my
for-
PS5 actually did come from Texas.
You should be
so
able to
that's
add it to your cart.
Am I right? Am I right?
The
Oh my
PS5
god!
store
I feel
and
so
buy it.
betrayed right now.
Yes, Si.
They're
Cyrus,
all in
you're right,
Cyrus's
too.
closet. They're in Cyrus's closet. I'm calling it now.
Yeah,
He
that
had one.
PS5 I sold Max was just one of them.
My hair is almost as long as hers is, Zeno.
It's in Cyrus's friggin' garage. I knew it.
My hair is almost as long as Reyes. Look at that.
That's actually true, Mac. No, it's not. Your hair is as long as mine, but Ray's is actually longer than mine.
I'm kidding. I was kidding.
My hair actually is getting pretty long. I don't know. I gotta get a haircut soon.
Are you
All
gonna,
right.
are you gonna show us or nah?
Welcome to the
No.
Haircut Podcast, where we talk
I
about
find it funny that Zeno really wanted us to stay on topic, and then he's the one that
really
just
important.
derailed every topic right now.
Normally.
I'm finding that amusing.
Guys, think about Zeno. That's all I'm saying. Just think about Zeno.
Think about the Xenos.
I don't know if I wanna
Somebody
do
Think
that.
about the Xenos.
I don't know if I want to do that.
And Eddie. Think about Eddie and Zeno.
I'm
Those-
tired.
Eddie's
Eddie's
separate.
Eddie's
Oh,
Keep
Afro,
going,
man.
Si. Keep going.
Eddie's on
What happens when
borrowed-
Eddie meets Zeno.
Eddie's on borrowed time. He made an Amico hate video and then he lays down through the whole podcast.
He also
You
made
already know.
a anti-Max video. So
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I haven't seen this. This looks cool.
you haven't seen this,
This
really?
is,
How did
this
you
is
miss
the new,
this?
This is the newer one. This is
This
the newer
looks
trailer.
Newer
looks like
one.
the coolest. This looks like the coolest game.
I mean, retro
So
reimagined.
retro.
I like the reimagined because it's on.
These graphics look all old, though.
They look better. This actually looks
It
better
won't
to
be on the
me.
Amico because it's got 8-bit graphics.
That
Well,
Turtles
it's
in
made by the
Time.
same-
Look at that.
Yeah, it's made
Oh
by
my
the same.
gosh. The
same people who
animations
made
are
Scott
so
Pilgrim.
Well, it's made by the people who made Mercenary Kings as well.
Mercenary Kings was good.
Oh, well, I'm out. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That looks better than the arcade.
I mean, how can anybody look at that and not get excited for this game?
I like Raphael. He's my
I
favorite.
am excited.
So
You know what?
awesome.
You know what?
That's
I,
what I
I
wanna
hope
know.
when you beat the game, you get unlockable characters. I want to play as April O'Neil and Casey Jones.
That would be next level if they give extra
Yeah.
characters besides
In-
the turtles.
In the
there was
original
a,
trailer, they had April O'Neil like fighting like in a cutscene or whatever. So I would think that she would be.
There's a fan-made Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah,
that
that's
you
what
guys-
Jack was
Rescue
that you got-
Palooza.
Rescue Palooza. Yes,
Yeah.
you were reading my mind there, and that game is unbelievable.
It's
if you're-
fantastic.
If you're a Turtles fan,
It gets
I mean,
really
wow.
hard towards the end, man. I had to continue so many times. I don't think I ever put enough time to finally get my skills up to beat. I'm gonna say it was like a version of
And you can run it
Whoa.
on, and you can run it on like a
It's an
potato.
accusation here
It's awesome.
from Ryan Landis.
You
They-
can't prove anything. Like, there's no evidence. You'll never take me alive. I don't know.
But we don't want you alive. I mean, the contract says dead or dead.
You know what, Nick? I think we've all had about enough of this.
Eddie,
What
do you
are
think about
you
the Amico?
excited? Oh no!
What do you mean? You made a whole video about it, Garvey.
Eddie doesn't like video games.
Okay, here's the since we're on the official,
Eddie thinks of video games the same way he does his anime. He doesn't like them.
What do you like?
He plays Xbox all the time on streams. What are you talking about?
I honestly don't know what games Eddie's into. He seems bored every topic's ever brought up. So I'm actually really curious what kind of games that Eddie's actually into.
Basketball.
Maybe he's into the kind of games you can't really talk about.
He plays
the
NBA.
PlayStation After Dark.
What are you playing right now, Eddie?
Leisure Suit Larry.
I'm not playing anything.
He's playing Candy Crush.
Well, I mean, what games do you play, Eddie? I think it's what they're asking.
We're losing viewers.
Let Eddie speak.
You ordered the code red, didn't you, Eddie?
He gave up.
That's
that's how he exits the PlayStation Plus podcast.
Actually, real quick,
crew forever, baby.
For
The
people like
laydown
Eddie,
crew.
for people like Eddie and me who are younger gamers who might not be into the Amico, does anyone have a good elevator pitch that can convince?
That's the last RJ.
Whoa, what happened?
I'm just saying. Does anyone have a good elevator pitch for younger generations who want to get into the Amico?
Not into the Amico.
Why should someone like me and Eddie care about the Amico?
Did you just say elevator?
Yeah, the elevator pitch, like the 30-second elevator pitch.
All right, I got a question for you about elevator. All right, so you're on an elevator.
Pitch of the ages.
And you walk in the elevator, and there's the 3 hottest chicks you've ever seen in your life, right? And the door closes on the elevator, and you instantly have to take a crap. Like the worst.
Whoa!
Like you got to go, like right now.
Amico.
No, hang on. You asked about elevators.
No, he's good.
And you're going down the elevator, the power goes out, right?
Oh my god!
And you're stuck in the elevator with the 3 super hot chicks and the crap it's coming.
And literal,
So the question is, do you try to wait it out as long as possible in agonizing pain?
Yes.
Not knowing when the power will come back, or do you do something else in the elevator?
I kind of don't get it. So you're basically telling me I should take a shit on an Amico console?
What?
Isn't that what you've done already?
I really think that's where their comment went. I mean,
I would hold on for dear life. I would hold that in as long as I could.
That's what I would expect from a hater. Eddie.
And then I would.
I'm just saying, I was just asking, like, what's the elevator pitch for the younger generation?
Well, you're not answering my question either. So,
well, okay. Here's what I do. I would go to the bathroom before I get on the elevator.
No. You don't know that you have to go until you get on.
Don't try that.
Okay. I would just hold it then. I'm an expert at holding things, so.
You would try it. You would mean like severe.
But you can't hold it. You can't hold it. Eventually,
it's coming. The turtle's head is coming out.
That's why you just sit in the corner.
We just got done talking about the turtles. Now you kind of started.
There you go. It's all connected.
It's turtles all the way down.
Here's the real issue, though. If you try to hold it and you're like squirming the whole time, those 3 ladies are going to be like, "This dude is weird."
Here's what I would do. Here's what I would say, Max, in response to that. I would just say, no, here's what I'd say.
You're shit out of luck either way.
I would say to the ladies, if I had to squirm like this, I'd be like, "Hey, you guys just want to like dance a little bit before the elevator
You're
comes
gonna
back
try
on?"
to dance with them.
Yeah,
RJ?
just dance like this,
RJ, you're done. You're gonna try to dance.
I like his solution because it's not going to work.
But
I like
dancing in the corner.
It's at least creative, so there's that.
If you try to dance, it's just gonna. It's not. You're not gonna be able to hold it.
And then, like halfway through that, it's going to happen. And you're going to be. And then you're going to be the guy who was dancing for no reason.
Topic, Rhea? Is this on? What are our lady viewers going to think of this type of topic?
Oh, they're gone. The ladies have already left. Lady viewers are.
Saggy answered this question.
I was gonna say share my screen.
Saggy had the perfect answer because she didn't even wait for me to.
What if there's Retro Bro, Cyrus?
Yes, share my screen.
And Mike in an elevator.
No, share my screen, Max.
Share your screen, okay.
Yes, share my screen.
Share the screen.
All right.
Dude, you've ever seen in your life?
I got a pee, man. Fuck this shit.
Okay, wait. There's 3 of the hottest dudes in the elevator.
The
We just
3 of the
happen to be
hottest
in
dudes
this
you've
frame.
ever seen in your life in this elevator. You get on the elevator and you immediately have to shit.
Commie's gone already.
Like unbelievably, you have to
Uh-huh.
shit.
Sounds like a real thing that's happened to me in real life. Go on.
You're going down, and all of a sudden the power goes out, and you're stuck on this elevator with the 3 of the hottest dudes you've ever seen.
I'm shitting on the floor. 100%.
Oh my god! I didn't need to hear that. Oh my god!
Saggy would never do that though. She says that she won't. She
would totally do that. She would totally do
How
that.
is this a
I'm
first?
never ever getting an elevator with you.
I brought this up just for Zeno because I knew he really was interested in these kinds of topics.
This is the topic that he wanted us to stay on.
Have you changed your mind, Rhea?
About what?
So serious.
The wedding.
About what?
Is that the make or break question that cancels the wedding? You're going to end up in the elevator with her one day.
No, I thought we were giving our elevator pitches for RJ to sell them on the Amico.
You can't judge somebody on the one bad moment. Okay, like that.
I don't like how easily.
wow.
I don't like how easily she said on the floor right away. Like that was so easy for her. That wasn't
I didn't even give her the options yet. She was just like, "I'm shitting on the floor."
On the floor.
I'm shitting on the floor. I'm like, okay, all right.
Hey, man, you know what? So, I'm not going to shame anybody. Some
Then
people
you
do
have
that
to
kind of
look
stuff,
at these
you know?
three people and
It's
just
not
look
like
at
we've
it.
all
and
having
yourself.
shit in an elevator. Come on, let's be honest.
I'm not
Bye, Mike. Bye, Mike. Bye, Mike. Okay. Can we
I
get
just say
back
all
to-
I wanted to ask was why should someone like me and Eddie who are younger care about the Amico? All I wanted was the elevator pitch, not elevator
decide.
crap.
Do the elevator pitch.
All right,
Okay.
move on. Please.
Okay, look.
I'm not.
So,
That mother box is coming back up.
Okay, Nick's gonna do the elevator pitch. Nick's gonna do the elevator pitch.
look, the only thing I can tell you about the Amico is that you should probably at least just try it like in a store whenever they have a demo.
Mhm.
Right?
No, I definitely want to. I'm just saying.
If it catches your interest, then buy it. But I'm not going to try to sell you on something that you don't have any nostalgic links to, right? If you haven't played an Earthrealm gem game and you're not excited about that, and you don't see anything else in there that looks interesting just offhand, then wait and try a demo in a store. If something grabs your attention on it, or you think it would be fun as like a party system for like you and a couple friends get together and you don't want to play anything too serious, you just want to like trash talk, drink, and have something fun to goof off with, then yeah, pick one up. But I'm not going to try to sell you on something that you already don't really have any invested interest in right now, right? The system has to be able to come out. People have to be able to play it and make up their own damn mind. And that's been the thing that we've all been saying the whole time. Either it grabs your interest right now, or you gain some interest later. If you don't, then don't buy it. It's fine.
I have a question for RJ about this. Like, let me ask you this. Do you need an elevator pitch for every console that you see, or is it just this one in particular you're kind of like, I'm not really feeling this, or I need somebody to talk
Well, I
me
mean,
into
like, the thing is too, like, I'm not into the ecosystem of the Amico as much as everyone else, so I haven't seen the marketing. I'm not as well versed in it, and it's also
it's
like,
okay.
yeah.
So it's kind of like you don't really know about it. It's kind of
yeah.
like,
So it's like I don't know about it. So like, what should I know about it? Like, why should I be interested in it? Because like, for example, like a Switch or something. I was never into Nintendo as much. I mean, I had a Game Boy SP and all that. I had some Nintendo stuff. I didn't get into Nintendo until the Switch because I got sold on, hey, I can take my games anywhere I go. Like, that was what sold me on it, you know?
I'm worried about Pete. He's moved on for boxes. Now he's opening every can and bottle.
Open every can.
Zeno, hold up. Zeno, what do you mean? I literally did a Resident Evil stream. How am I not a gamer?
That's what I saw too. I was
hold on. I got this elevator pitch. Hold on. I got this elevator pitch.
Are we gonna end the show soon?
No, not yet. Hold on. I gotta pitch this to RJ. So RJ,
I'm leaving.
The reason why you should get the Amico is because if you don't, I'm gonna be in your dreams.
No.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna come in your bed and watch you sleep.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm gonna watch
now
you
he wants it to happen.
sleep. Yes. Get an
Look,
Amico, or you're gonna have
I've
to
said
wake
this
up
before.
to me.
I've said this before. I don't like how this puppet looks like me.
Good Lord.
It looks like me. The puppet looks like me, and it still creeps me out, and I'm still scared of this puppet.
Yes, and if you don't get an Amico, you're gonna be stuck with me. Yeah.
Oh, I already had a nightmare last night.
Wow.
Good.
Oh,
About
about the Amico?
Get the Amico, yeah.
It's
Get
already
the Amico.
RJ, the big focus on the Amico console is pretty much built around like families with kids and things like that.
Oh, yeah,
People
yeah.
that want to
I've
play
seen
games
the
on a
gameplay,
couch
like, it
co-op.
looks fun for
Where
families
almost
to play.
everything has couch co-op, right? If
So
something that mostly has couch co-op is interest of you, you think you'd use that? Then
So three
I think you ought
girls-
to owe it to yourself to check it out.
Hot girls walk into an elevator with you. You say, I got an Amico and a couch. Let's go to my place.
Whoa.
I feel like you're going home alone, but you know, that's just me.
That's why you get an Amico.
They call the Amico is referred to as the panty dropper. That is the the name. No, but RJ, the thing is like I might be interested in the Amico, but it's none of my business if somebody else is or not.
No,
And
of course not. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, can you sell me on this? I'm like, no, I'm not going to
all
sell
the
you
cool
on
kids
it.
are getting it. Because all the cool kids. Look at these cool kids.
Everybody likes different things. I love the TurboGrafx, and as we just heard from Zod, there's only one good game on.
Listen. Can I clarify? I was just kidding around, guys. I don't really believe that. I love.
Too late.
Bye, Zod.
It's the best system ever. Honestly, I love the TurboGrafx. All the games that I've ever had for it are amazing. So I can't complain.
Well, Ray, peer pressure. Are you getting Amico?
Yeah, I want the I want the game.
She's getting the Amico, and I'm sending her the TurboGrafx Mini so she can.
So I want the
Review.
I think y'all were talking about it on Amico After Dark. There's this like Galaxy version that's a GameStop exclusive, right? I want that one.
Galaxy Purple one, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I want that one.
You know, everyone that actually buys them with their own money on the PlayStation Plus podcast, I'm sending a gift card for games.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, how much? Wait, how much is the Amico?
Oh, now he said.
Whoa, yeah.
Well, I'm just asking. I'm just curious.
It's $250. It comes with 6 games and 2 controllers.
Yeah,
$250.
That's not bad.
I don't know
Yeah.
because if the rumors if that new Switch model's coming out, the next gen Switch, I don't know. I might take the money for that.
You have a Switch.
I had
but
these consoles
next
for
gen.
completely different purposes. I don't put the Amico in the same boat as the Switch.
Is that what you do? Like RJ, are you kind of looking at it like it's it's either this or that? Like it's either the
Well,
new
more
Switch
so, it's just like I don't have as much let's say I only have like $300. I do have to like weigh my options a little bit because if a next gen Switch comes out, I'd rather get that per se. But it's also the thing about the Amico. It's like if it's more couch co-op focused, I like couch co-op stuff, but like I do a lot of my gaming solo nowadays, especially because of the pandemic. I don't have friends come over as much as they used to, so it's a thing where it's like got to pick and choose what I value more.
I just want to know, why is it when the microphone is next to Saggy's mouth, we hear the puppet? I don't understand.
Mind your business. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy has some work to do with Eddie.
Well, Eddie's
not buying it.
I think
What's that? You're not on the podcast?
Eddie's not buying it.
You're not on the podcast?
Then don't buy it. I don't care.
I don't think Eddie's buying a whole lot, actually. I think.
Yeah.
Well, this is the last topic. This is the last topic because I almost forgot about this because I was looking at IGN. What is Epic Games metaverse? And
Meta.
And is
Meta.
it worth
Meta.
Is
It's
it worth
meta.
billions?
Or the metaverse.
So is this like an Epic game? They do the Unreal Engine, so a lot of games work off that. Is this like Ready Player One? Like we have so many licensed
It's something about
working.
the internet. Epic is investing into a metaverse thing, which is going to change the infrastructure of the internet as we know it, basically. So yeah, that's kind of what it's about. Yeah, so I mean, Epic is they have a lot of money. Epic as well. I mean, they got Fortnite, Rocket League. They just bought the Fall Guys developers. So there's like a lot of stuff going on with them.
So is this something we should look out for? Is this something we should cover?
Is this related to the Snyderverse?
Restore that thing.
Well, what my thing is just thinking what they do with Fortnite. They have like every license ever on that, and then you just work. They make game engines where a lot of developers use. I just see a lot of stuff happening.
Right. Well, Epic has the Unreal Engine. The Unreal Engine basically, supports pretty much every single game nowadays. Like, there's like even indie developers are using Unreal Engine a lot more.
It's either that or Unity.
Does anyone want to buy Xeno and Amico? I don't think so. I don't know.
If the PlayStation Plus podcast would buy me an Amico, I would do a video review on it. So
No, I don't care that much. I like you, RJ. I said I'd give you a gift card, not a whole Amico.
So
we're not making any money here.
What is this metaverse, though? I mean, what specifically is it? I don't understand.
Yeah, Max, pull up the article. Yeah, let's actually read what it says about it.
Yeah, I was starting to read it because I didn't know anything about this topic. So I hadn't really seen this news article at all.
Yeah, reading. Damn it.
What?
So, something just awkward happened.
What?
Okay.
What happened?
My dad just opened the door while I had the puppet in my hand, and that was really awkward. He kind of just looked at me. He's like, "So I'm going out for the night," and I was like, "Is it because of the puppet?" No, it wasn't because of the puppet, but yeah, that was very awkward.
Are you winning, Staggy? Are you winning?
I'm not really sure how to feel about this conversation right now. I'm not sure what side I'm supposed to be on.
I'm just sitting there, the puppet in my hand. You notice the puppet's gone, right? Because he opened the door and I just looked up like,
Why did your dad go like this? I didn't understand that. I really just don't understand that.
It's very, yeah. That's the shill thing. That's the shit. Look, everyone needs their own personal shill face. Zod has his shill face. We got to work on our personal shill faces, guys. So Zod does a great shill face. That's Garvey's shill face.
Rhea says. Rhea just went next level.
See?
No, she's like, you want to be.
Rhea's just fishing for people to talk about.
Rhea.
First of all, hold on.
For you, huh,
She just said, show you the money.
Wait, when's the Amico coming out? First off,
Hold on.
Are you getting a Galaxy Purple?
Rhea, first of all, you should already know that I am the #1 simp, and you don't even have to ask any other simps because I will get it for you.
Okay.
No, because when you're with me, my simps are your simps as well, Saggy.
Oh, damn!
Wow. I love this woman. I love this woman so much.
She's like, show me the money. You're always talking about being my simp. She's like, okay, let's see it. Prove it.
I love her so much.
I think Rhea's got this whole thing figured out. I think, yeah, we should be taking advice.
So, which one of you is buying me an Amico? Oh, doesn't work for me.
Someone should buy me the Amico. I mean, I got a nice little face. I mean, you never know.
Even though it's covered by Rhea's content,
you do have a nice face.
You got to get your flirt game on, dude. You got to be like,
what do you ask your simps to do? What do you want your simps to do?
Yeah, Eddie, what do we got to do?
He doesn't have any simps.
I would like to tell you I actually do have a couple of simps myself, but
oh really? Where are they? I don't see them.
A couple more, you mean?
But see, all your simps love the Amico, and
I don't think you can have enough simps. Is it possible? I don't think you can have enough. Can you?
Nick, you can. You know, that's it.
Wasn't that something?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that something? Yes. Wouldn't that something, Max? God, Tommy's never gonna watch one of our streams again after tonight.
Yeah. After today,
I'm just saying,
Tommy's shout out this week.
Tommy's gonna be like, I was cool with the Mad Max mask, but now people are bringing on some puppets that just go, yeah.
Well, that's not my fault.
Pooping on the elevators. What? Well, Cyrus brought the whole pooping in the elevator thing.
That is true.
That's a legitimate question.
It is a legitimate question.
I don't know why you keep bringing this up, Cyrus.
Okay, Cyrus.
You have to figure out.
It happened to Cyrus yesterday.
Right? I don't want to talk about it again. I don't want to talk about it.
Cyrus is talking about this elevator, but I guarantee you 100% he pees in the shower. I'm just saying.
Who doesn't pee in the shower? Come on.
Okay, this got weird now. I'm sorry.
Who doesn't pee in the shower? Come on.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Why not? Your water's going down anyway. The tub is just a giant toilet.
See, I was fine being an innocent bystander in chat, and then you guys now made me an accomplice to pooping in an elevator, pissing in a shower.
All right, we're done.
Puppets.
We're done. I can't get control of this show anymore.
Good night, everybody.
Last week's show.
PlayStation.
You sold your PlayStation.
Oh,
PlayStation. PlayStation what?
I am enjoying it. I love the PlayStation 5. Thank you.
Nobody here who doesn't have a PlayStation 5 cares, Max. Okay.
I
Nobody
care. I
here.
have a PlayStation
Max,
5.
what's
Yeah,
your
I
favorite
said,
game on
no shit.
PlayStation
I just
5?
said nobody who doesn't have a
Hey,
PlayStation.
Eddie doesn't have a PlayStation 5 and he cares.
No, he doesn't
Okay.
care. Look at what cares he gives. Look at.
Oh,
wait,
Ryan,
wait.
see, this is not. Look at the chat. We have to end it. There's a lot of comments about that. Okay, Raya, can you finish the show? Can you say thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and all? Can you say Can you end it for us?
Thanks for watching the PlayStation Plus podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we are out of here.
Bye.
Thank you, Raya.